What's up, guys and gals, vapors and vapettes? Vaping the Vigilante coming at you today, and I'm sorry if y'all can hear fans and stuff going. My AC is out right now, and it is hot as hell in here, especially with these lights on and stuff, but I'm powering it through it because I want to bring you a quick first look video. The first look video is of, well, let's see, I know what the hell I'm talking about. This guy right here, y'all probably seen this box popping up all over Instagram, all over Facebook, and there was a controversy and all this crap that I'm not going to talk about because that's mute. I was sent a product to review. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, my first thoughts on it, and that's it. This is the pi2, okay, from Haus USA. Very nice packaging. As you can see, nice little light in there, comes in there, very simple packaging. Packaging is on point, really nice packaging. This was sent to me by Haus to tell them what I thought about it. So I got it a couple of days ago, and so far I'm really liking it. It is a very simple Addy, but it's got a lot of cool things going on, similar to some other postless RDAs out there, similar to the Evil Monk that I've already done the review over, and that's part of what the controversy was and whatever. That's between Haus and Ivago. They can deal with that. I'm just a reviewer. All I do is review product. I don't play politics. So, anyway, what I'm running this on, yeah, I'm sorry, I've got a cut finger there. Let me take another vape right quick. Flavor is really on point with this Addy so far. That's probably the first thing that I noticed right off the bat. Let me show you the Addy right quick. Now, I've got it built right now. Let me show you that top cap right there. It's got some really nice engraving. That is a female skull in there. I think that's from that's the House of Zombe logo there. The top cap is really simple. Does not come with a drip tip. I put this drip tip on there, but you do have adjustable airflow. The airflow is controlled by this Delrin, or I should say, thermopolymer plastic material. There's so many different names out there, and I have such a hard time remembering which is which. But the deck is really cool. As you can see, you got a postless deck there, okay? See these little adjustment screws around the side. Now that's not adjustment screw. That's how you tighten down your wire inside the Addy. Okay, I've got just a very simple dual coil 24 gauge 8 wrap on a 3mm dual coil on there using some Riot wire. It's a low resistance wire. I've really enjoyed it, and it has performed great. I had some initial critiques with it. The top cap, this top cap, doesn't allow a whole bunch of space for exotic coils or anything like that. I have been told by Fernando Solis of Haus USA that there's accessories coming out for this Addy that is going to be provide you with another top cap. You don't have to buy a whole new Addy. You just buy accessories to kind of fit your need. That's going to be 2mm taller, going to give you a little bit more space. I had a little bit of a spitback situation. I just kind of had to figure out how to cotton it, and basically the way I do it is I kind of create just a little well there of cotton. I've had no leaking issues from down around the O-ring. As you can see right around the sides there, you have a nice O-ring. The Addy is really clean. Let me take it off of here just so you can see it. Oh, dropped it. Anyway, let me wipe this off. Get the juice off of it. Alright, right there, let me see if y'all can see this. I'll show you the engraving on the bottom there if I zoom in there, or if it can pick it up. Yeah, let me get there. There you go. You got House of Zombe. You got Made in the USA. This is his 000 serial number because it is a demo unit. It is not for resale or anything like that. House of Zombe. The Addy is made very nicely. As you can see, it's got some weight to it. It's fairly substantial. You've got nice whoa! I dropped it. The way you hold down the wire in there, the screws are very nice. They hold down very well. This is 24 gauge, had no problem, and the deck even though you can't see it because I've got it built right now. It's got some really nice engraving on the deck of the Pi squared here. And it was really, really simple to build on. Let me adjust this focus back out there. There you go. Now I'm back. Let me slap it back on the mod right quick. I'm using this. He sent along a few products because I had mentioned to him when he was when I had been talking to him that I had never used any High-On products. So he sent me along his entry-level mod, the Casca, and it's got this self-adjusting top cap. This is coming up in a separate view, but I'm just using it together. But it works really nice. It's been really nice using it. So let me screw this back down. But performance-wise, it's been just fine. I've had no issues with it. Just tiny little bit of a learning curve, but just because it's a postless Addy, and but building it was really simple. It went together, coils shot down there really easily. They tightened down nicely. The screws that are in there, it's little flathead screws. And this is not going to be an Addy that you're going to want to just douse with juice, okay? It's going to be, 10-15 drops of about the most I've been able to put in here without it getting too soupy. Now, the way the airflow comes in on both these sides here, and you could run, you can do, this is set up pretty much for dual coil right now, okay? There isn't really you could put a single coil in there, but your airflow is going to be dual coil. I'm not sure if they're going to be making a different top cap that's going to allow you to go dual or single airflow. But the flavor has been great off of it. It was real good on the Evil Monk as well. I'm going to do a Pi squared versus an Evil Monk review together, just showing you the difference. Now, the Addies themselves are kind of, they're both postless RDAs, okay? One has side airflow, the Pi squared. One has bottom airflow, the Evil Monk. They're for two different consumers. Of course, there's a price difference. Okay, I mean, yeah, there's going to be a price difference. We know Ivago has made some decent stuff in the past. I've had some of their products. It is great for what it is, and if that's where it floats your boat, that's fine. This, of course, the machining's a little bit higher end. It's made in America. But golly, I'm sweating, man. It is hot in here. Let me get some more vapor right quick. Puts out just fine. Airflow's real nice, dripping on some Mr. Cat from Dripaholics, and the flavor is really good. It's really on point. Because there's virtually no chamber. I mean, this whole Addy, like you saw, is a very small Addy. It's not very big at all. The biggest marks that I give this is its manufacturing, its design, its sleekness. The engraving is really nice. All the fit and finish of it is excellent. It's top notch. But that's what I would expect for something in this caliber. This is $129. I've seen it for $129. I've seen it for more. Some people might think that is a totally ridiculous price, and others may not. But because I got the Goliath from Vicious Ant, that thing was $135. Okay, I paid $115 for my Velocity. I paid $109 for my Kennedy. Okay, so it's not an outrageous price Addy. I don't know where all these people are coming from talking about how expensive it is. There's plenty of Addies out there that are just as expensive. So I don't know where that hate is coming from. I've had many an expensive Addy. Now, like I said, I'm not here to talk politics or anything like that. I'm just kind of here to tell you about how the Addy's performed, and so far I've really liked its performance. Like I said, the fit and finish is top notch. The performance of it has been simplistic. I mean, it was really easy to build on. Centering your coils is as simple as can be because there's no posts. You just drop your coils. The only thing I think you'd have to learn is, the post holes or the holes that your the wire holes, whatever, they're a certain length. So you kind of gauge how deep they are, and then you judge by that how far you're going to want your coils to come up off the deck. And then that's where you kind of snip your wire, and then you drop them down in there and you just tighten them up, and that's it. Okay, so that's a little bit different, but you're not having to do any bends or anything like that to say center a coil on a tri-post, or do any kind of bends to make anything fit, because now it would be easy to do a quad coil on this deck. You know, I would take there to there, there to there, there to there, there to there, and there to there. Okay, so I can do a quad coil on there. Would be simple. I don't know. It might be a little hot. Haven't tried it. I might try it. Let me get some more vapor right quick. Yeah, I said flavor is great. I'm not a crazy coil builder. I know plenty of people who are. You know, I've seen the pictures of the Pi with the hanger build and all kinds of stuff like that. You know, I'll just throw me 5-8 wrap dual coil on it, and I'm good to go. I enjoy the exotic coils, and being that you have no posts, pretty much the sky's the limit. And the additional top cats that you can get with a little bit more space is going to allow those exotic builds to go pretty much anywhere you want. So there's some of the pluses of not having posts. And you have a really, you know, that flat deck, that open deck gives you pretty much build any damn thing you want. So the only things that I would change is I would like to see maybe a top-down airflow, so that I don't get as much, so that I can, when I first started using this, I would kind of lift the cap a little bit, just to raise it a little bit up, kind of like that right there. Kind of hard to see, but I'd raise it up a little bit just so that my airflow was kind of at the top of the coil, and that seemed to prevent, and it might be me over juicing, kind of prevents getting some of that juice up in my mouth. Spit back, depending on how you wick it, could be an issue, but that's, like I said, that's all how you build. I typically just take the top cap off like that, and I'll watch as I'm doing it. I'll just put a little bit in there till my cotton gets nice and wet, and then she's ready to go, and she fires just fine, you know. But I'm a forceful draw too. I forcefully draw in pretty hard when I take a draw off of an addy. So I think I'm just creating, it's a very small chamber in there, so I think I'm creating such a vacuum that I'm just sucking the juice right off the cotton. See, I slowed my draw down a little bit right there, and I didn't get any of the spit back up in my mouth. So there's a few things I'd like to see different. I would love to see like a top down airflow, where the airflow comes in, goes down, hits the coils, and then comes up. That would be kind of cool, because then it would kind of eliminate some of the over dripping issues that you can, because when the top cap is all the way down, you are almost flush with the deck on this cap. They may change that in other caps. Okay, I could have, you know, and with the taller cap, you could raise your coils up, and then your airflow be a little bit further up or whatever, so you're not doing that. So there's all kinds of build possibilities with this. You're not really locked into anything that you want to do. You know, you can you can go really tight on the deck, you can come up off the deck, you can put your build however you want, because you don't have any prefixed posts in the way. So I like the idea, and I have to say, my honest opinion, I did like the Evil Monk. For everything that it was fine. I had a little bit more of a leak issue with the Evil Monk than I have had with this, and that's just because it's bottom airflow. I had put the little pipettes in the bottom, and I'll show that on my full review. I've just done a first look so far, but I'll show that in my full review of it, and then when I do the comparison of the two against each other. But it was a little bit more, if your pipettes in that Evil Monk were only about that tall. They were tiny. And so if you really had to kind of be careful when you were putting juice, because I did several times get where juice ran out because I was used to older types of drippers. So that might have just been my fault. But in their respective categories, I think both of them performed fine. I am a little bit partial. I'm a little bit partial to things made in the United States, being that I'm a veteran and I fought for this country and did my time. I like to see more manufacturing coming back to the United States and employing citizens here and tax dollars here and all that. I have plenty of Chinese products, and I have nothing against them personally. They do what they do because we demanded that they do it. We asked for the best cheap, even though that doesn't exist. We got what we asked for. We wanted cheaper stuff. Well, you have to go outside to get cheaper stuff. A lot of it is performed great. So I'm not a xenophobe or anything like that that's saying Chinese products are bad. Both the Pi2, made in America, and the Evil Monk, made in China, are both good products in their respective categories. Okay? Maybe you can't pay $129 for an Addy. Maybe 30, 40 bucks is all you've got. That's fine. I'm not here to make that decision for you. You're the end user. You decide what's in your budget. Okay? Like I said, I don't think this is great just because it's made in America. I think it's pretty nice because I've used it and it's performed well for me. That's all I can say. It's just some dumb white ass guy from Texas giving you an opinion. You can take it or not. It's all what you want to do. So with that, that's about all I've got to say. So far, the Pi2 I've liked quite a bit. I really like the fit and finish. I like that it's made in America, and I like the flavor and performance I've got off of it. So, like I said, I've only used it for a few days now, and this is just a quick, short, first look video. I'll be coming back with a full review, but so far, I like it. So with that, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and remember, this is Vaping Vigilante, and vape it like you stole it. I'll see you guys later.